Hey everybody, it's Tasberry13 here. Welcome to episode 4 of my Let's Play Minecraft series. Behind me there you can see the progress I am making with our bass drum. I'm going to have to go on a sand mining journey to get some more glass. I think this is about half as thick as I want to make the glass, and then I'll have to make the outer rim of the blued drum part, and then I think I'm going to make the top glass as well, and then I can bring in my bees and start making some other farms to go in here. But I think first farm I'm going to put in the actual farm is a seed to bone meal converter, because I have way too many chests full of seeds. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes since I last checked the melon and pumpkin farm. I'm seeing it's not completely lost lists, so I might just have to put another block right here. So besides that one pumpkin, let's see what we got. Holy guacamole. Yep, this is what I had, and let's see, it's been 16 minutes of letting the farm run. So if I take this to the villagers, let's see how much I can get. Now, I know I had a few in my inventory already, but let's see how many emeralds I am getting. So if I had this many, that many, 41 emeralds in 15 minutes. That is amazing. As an update on the villager system, I have a little bit of a faster method that's been working for me. So I put the minecart in right next to the bed, and so when the little guy decides to come up here, he runs over, jumps on the bed, and then I either nudge him into the minecart and he literally jumps into the minecart, or he usually ends up doing that himself, and then I'll find them all the way down there. And I've been carrying 2 minecarts, so that way when I see this one is removed, I can just replace it, and then sometimes I'll even have 2 villagers waiting for me down there, which has been kind of nice. I think the time has finally come for me to upgrade my food source. I have been eating bread for the past 2 years on Minecraft. This is the first time I have ever had enough emeralds to feel comfortable doing this. Yummy. I've been working a little bit on a sugarcane farm design. This part here is loosely based off of Tango Tech's new sugarcane farm that he put in his Hermitcraft Season 7 base, where he was talking about having a block directly above keeps the willy-nilly flying of the sugarcane when broken and makes them go straight out. So I was trying to keep this one block above, but I'm having a problem. I have the redstone dust on top, and I have this going down like this. Now this works for the one. I can take a piece of sugarcane, it grows, awesome. Now I'm going to add a second piece of redstone. And then I have this happen. So I'm going to try to figure this out, and hopefully I'll be able to fix it. If I have to find a tutorial, you know where I'll put it. This is my temporary fix for now. it's working. I only have one piece right now. I can grow that. Ooh, and it works, but here's the loss system because this observer isn't here. So I'm going to keep looking at that. Maybe I'll watch Tango's video again and update it for now. But with this design, I'm going to get at least some hopefully working. And hopefully I won't get any losses. All of the faces staring at me from this side is actually kind of hilarious though. So I watched Tango's video one more time and I noticed he didn't use observers at all, so I thought I would try that. And so now I just have my pumpkins with the light, with the pistons, and whenever the redstone that is on top is powered, it actually extends like it's supposed to. So I'm thinking I'll just attach this to some sort of hopper clock, and so this is on a timer and this is working the way I want it to. So I built a hopper timer. I have some dirt that goes back and forth between one. I don't think I connected there. Yeah, from one hopper to another, and then when they empty, it'll restart the process into here when I build it right. Here is where things get interesting. First, I accidentally harvested honey from my beehive instead of switching out the bottles for the shears that were in the dispenser, which made my bees angry, and one of them stung me and ended up dying. I needed both of those bees in order to breed them for the honey farm that I was making inside of the drum. So when one died, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. Then I remembered I had seen a bee floating inside of the snowy biome that's next to my city. Now I know that bees don't spawn in snowy biomes, but I knew there was one in there. I used to have a bee a long time ago that lived in the hive that I currently have, but he disappeared. I think that is that bee. He floated across the ocean all the way to the snowy biome and has just been there ever since. So I'm going to go over there and try to find him and bring him home. I ended up finding the bee to my surprise, and it was dark, so I hid in the hole with him, and we had a cozy night inside the hole. And then in the morning, I boated him back to the city, made a safe little boat slip so he wouldn't get wet when I broke the boat or took him out of the boat, and brought him over to the drum. I'm sure you could tell from the last few clips, but the sound was a little bit different. Somehow my mic became muted throughout the recording of the last bit of this episode. So I lost about 9 minutes of footage showing you of everything that has been done, and actually even through right to the end of the episode. I'm going to take you to the drum and show you the finishes and everything working and the little changes I made, but unfortunately I can't do it in real time, and now everything has been done. From my time lapse, you could see that I have completed all of the glass, and I have completed the sugarcane farm. It has 3 layers now, and they all seem to be working well. Looks like it's about to go off here in a second. Let's see if it will. Not going to wait too long here, though. There it goes. Awesome. Okay. Let me take you through some of the redstone that's in there. I broke redstone. Okay. Not used to using diamond tools, especially with efficiency. Yes, as you saw from my time lapse, I also got this baby, and I'm excited. So this is the hopper clock I ended up using. It still has a lot of dirt as my timer, and as you saw, it's working well. The reason it wasn't working earlier, the first one, was because I had regular pistons instead of sticky pistons, and apparently that makes a difference. So once I fixed that, that other clock was working, but then I was having trouble fitting what I needed to. I needed this to create a pulse, and so when one item, or when the items go from one hopper to the other, it creates a quick redstone pulse on this torch that lights up all of this redstone all the way up to the top and fires off the pistons. And that is how this design is working. Like I said, I watched Tango's video again, and this is basically how he's doing it. His redstone is just much neater than mine. And I don't think he has a hopper timer. I think he just has a delayed repeater response kind of thing. Over here, I have the beginnings of the beehive area. I have all the nuts and bolts of the redstone, and it should be working. I know I'm getting honeycomb. Ooh. That looked like it came flying at me. That's funny. Okay. So I had the honeycomb, or sorry, the honeycomb is working. I have some shears going into the beehive, which is coming down into here. This one, let's see. Yes, it's working. Good. Okay. Because the bees were babies, they weren't working all that well, but now it's starting to work. So I'm finally getting some honey bottles, which is really exciting. These are basically the same system except this has an observer going to it, and this one waits for an signal strength of 5 before firing off the glass bottle into here so I can collect some honey bottles. Again, I'm sorry that the audio messed up and I wasn't able to record this in real time and showcase this off like I had meant to. But I figured going back and showing you that it's completed and how it's completed in case you want to recreate it. Any tutorials I use will be down in the description. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to comment about it and I will definitely answer the best that I can, or point you in the right direction of someone else that can answer your question for you. Oh my goodness, it happened again. So I recorded the rest of this episode again, and I had to redo it because the sound is not working. I'm gonna have to figure out what exactly is going on so this stops happening. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, I would like to let you guys know what I have planned for next time, so that way, if you decide to continue joining me, that you can kind of have a heads up of what's going on. Over at the drum, I want to add a bamboo farm on the other side here, so it'll look like another big blue box, but on the side, and this time have bamboo instead of sugarcane. I'm hoping for the same kind of system. I also have enough wool to finish the clarinet, so I'm going to try to do that as well. Add the keys and the mouthpiece and all the different parts. Bear in mind, you see what my flute keys look like, so they're not going to be quite as accurate as I would like. My boyfriend who plays flute actually thought this was quite funny. I was quite proud of my keys, and he was like, no. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully that'll be enough wool that... Yeah, that definitely should be enough wool to finish the rest of this farm, or sorry, the rest of this building, which makes me so excited to finally have another one done. And then I'll probably turn my attention to the piano, finishing it up so I don't have this cobblestone out. I was trying to take some screenshots of different areas, and then everywhere I could see like dirt. So I got a dirt staircase here. Got plenty of dirt on the piano and all this stuff, and I would like it to be neater so that way I can showcase this place off better. If you would like to join me next time, I would love it if you could like and share. Like if you subscribed it, share if you want others to see this journey and journey along with us, and also don't forget to subscribe too. If you have any ideas or suggestions for me to be able to do anything better, or some other things you'd like me to try, I'm open to anything. Just comment down below and let me know. So until next time, this is Tasberry13. Goodbye.